welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Pumas, one of the big clubs in Mexico, the Big Four, and they have a following to match. Nigh on 70,000 proudly parading their colours. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Pumas have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the...
Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Gonzalez chasing after it. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
No, that's been intercepted. Cherki. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Sadio Mane. He's one of the paciest players around, Peter. He's a very dangerous dribbler and a fine finisher to boot. I particularly like...
Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's Bruno Henrique. And there's green grass ahead of him. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Lima. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. Bruno Henrique. First quarter of an hour gone. Lima. Great ball, and he's in here. Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Sucic. And here's Sule. Oh, that's neat. And it's made its way to him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, what a ball!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Cleared away. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. In with the challenge. Long ball by the goalkeeper. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Aimed beyond the defence. Lima. Cherki. Great ball if he can get there. Takes a shot! Goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Pumas have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now a sudden chance to counter. A lot of space ahead of him. Okafor! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well timed, excellent interception. Gonzalez. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he's being shifted off it. Cherki, and they can counter here. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now he's off and running.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Mane. Mane puts his foot on the gas and reclaimed it in a trice. Picked out, and the shot! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, something tells me there'll be a few more twists and turns before it's all over, Peter.
Very nicely done. Gonzalez with the cross. Cleared without hesitation. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, what has happened here? And it's half-time here. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So once again, we're underway. Pumas applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Soulé. Now it's Laimer. Is there any support? He might not need it. Okafor. Oh, that's a key interception. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Okafor. Cherki. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Soulé. Cherki. He's found the way through. Taken back almost at once.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 72.306.
Stood up well to him there. Cherki. Laimer. Bruno Henrique. Played out towards the right wing. Chooses to go back. Oh, important interception. Bruno Henrique. Now it's Bruno Henrique. He's picked his way through. Bruno Henrique. Chance to deliver. Time for changes on
Número
both
29.
sides, actually.
Número 37. Entran número 18. Número
Pressing's
4.
intense, and it's
Número
paid
2.
off.
Se está realizando un cambio.
He's through, now is he in? Driving forward. Chance for a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lima. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now, can they get him away?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Deftly away. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's on it, can he get away? Shapes to shoot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Knocks it into space. This looks promising. And he's managed to get free. He's had a shot! And he's heaved it away. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Fabio Carvalho. Oh, just skips past his man. Fabio Carvalho.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's shifting through the gears here. No way through, so back it comes. Distributed tidily. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting...
Big chance! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Pumas take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moment...
Decent chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
And the defence was completely beaten then. Exploiting that space in behind has proven very effective for them in this game. It's good stuff.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo
Lima.
reglamentario.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he latch on to this? It's a promising position. Oh, he's played it in low. And it's claimed by the keeper. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That's that, the end. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal.